any boxes that I could have? You're going with me. Corey, put Biscuit down. He's locked up in it. Okay, so leave him alone. Take him. Not even my cat in the game. He's my cat in the real life. You need to leave him alone. If he wants to lay down, he can. If he doesn't want to be messed with, he doesn't want to be messed with. So let's just go to the living room and watch TV. That's the only place we're going to get to watch TV.
Yeah, whatever. I was thinking about talking to her again. A little shit like that. This little shit. Right here. Nah, bro. Y'all keep fucking that shit up. Nah, you should have kept that shit up there. I've done read the whole fucking thing now. Don't worry about it. Should have kept it up there. Asshole. People would learn to stay the fuck out of people's business. Dumb shit wouldn't happen. Fucking assholes. Now you can thank yourself for me not talking to her again. Fucking idiots. I'm pretty sure she'll comment on my video later tonight. And I will tell her the exact same damn thing I just told you. Y'all fucked that shit up. So good job. You just poked your fucking nose into somebody else's fucking business. Ain't even none of your motherfucking business. Asshole. Dumbass people. And there's a thing called Facebook Messenger. Hit me up on that shit, dumbass. Matter of fact, I'll text the sister and let her know what the fuck y'all dumbasses did.
No. That's my candy. I just want to look in it.
ass fucking people, I swear to God.
Keep him out of there. Keep him out of there. What do you think? These good. These good. Yeah, they're airheads. Airheads are delicious, but they're awesome. Delicious. Airheads are good either way.
What in your fucking right mind made you come up on my motherfucking YouTube channel and put this stupid shit? Oh my God. Fucking retarded motherfucker. I swear to God. So fucking stupid. If you're still watching and listening, the only reason why I broke up with her is because of the long distance shit. And fucking point number motherfucking 2, she said she was more important than my motherfucking mama. No. So mind your fucking business if you don't know shit. Dumb motherfuckers. Oh, fucking hell. Motherfuckers gonna make me go back to the way I used to be. Somebody say something fucking stupid, I just go fucking off on their ass. Hmm? Don't say some dumb shit and then delete the fucking message. Bruh. Okay, you can move a little bit faster.
Griffin here. You know what really grinds my gears? Exercise, diet, and fitness. I mean, first of all, I think they put the word die and giant for a reason. I mean, everything that tastes good is bad for you, like pizza and ice cream and all the good stuff. And what the hell is kale? I mean, it rhymes with fail, so it can't taste very good.
Mira, go long.
And Lois forces me to eat my freaking vegetables all the time.
Eat your broccoli.
No.
Mira, eat your broccoli.
No.
Mira. Yeah, playing. Mira, open your mouth.
No.
Mira, go.
No. No. No.
Shut up, Brian.
And that's what grinds my gears.
Mike, have you ever watched Paranormal Activity?
Huh?
Have you ever watched Paranormal Activity?
Yes.
What do you think, scary?
Hmm?
Do you think it's scary?
I think it's funny.
Adriana, come here! Where are you? Mike, tell her what you think about Paranormal Activity.
I think it's funny. It's not scary at all.
The end is kind of funny and scary at the same time.
I thought the whole movie was funny. It wasn't
Mm-mm.
really that scary.
My favorite part was when it fell off the ceiling light. Did it fall off the chandelier?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movies in a long time.
Because we watched it here recently. I think it was Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it was Friday night. And no, it was Saturday. Oh yeah, what Saturday night? No, it was Saturday night. Yeah, it was. Because that was the night I got to sleep with you. when it was like, when you hear it shrieking and then a crash, I'm like, and then they go downstairs and you see the chandelier swinging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, maybe it swung so hard that it lost its balance. And it fell face first into the stairs. That was before she didn't know that it was real. No, I knew that it was real. I just didn't know for sure. Mike, do you remember what the black screen says at the end?
Hmm?
Do you remember what the black screen says, what the white word says?
No.
The boy's body by the police got found in 2006, October 11th. Do you not remember that?
Mm-mm.
Wow. What does this do?
I have no idea.
How many movies of them did you watch?
I watched all of them.
What? I have two, Corey. Y'all three are meanies.
I just haven't watched them again. I only watched them once.
Y'all three are meanies. You mean you two? Three. Matthew?
What did you expect?
Somebody in my class, and his name is Matthew. He's watched all movies. And y'all two are meanies.
What's the point?
I swear, if I don't even That's what Corey, everybody wants it.
Get that shit back up. Stand for something or fall for everything.
I first seen the first one with Benji and Haley.
In the absence of the truth, bullshit prevails.
Wait, you're coming to our birthday party, right?
I'm gonna try to.
The objective
Are you off this Saturday?
No.
along with the handcuffs in your arms.
It's 12 to 2.
Seek and you
shall find except the failure is the only crime. Fall down 8 times. Get
You
up.
can just, after the party, when you get home, you can give us our presents.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I do miss it.
It's okay. Jacob last year, he missed my birthday party. And they got me a movie that I already had. Of course. They always get me stuff that I always have. My boyfriend said he's getting me something special for my birthday. What, everybody seen it? Yep, except me.
You're supposed to have Gucci flip-flops. Thank you for that, bro. I needed that. I appreciate that, for real. Gucci flip-flops. Oh, man.
Who you talking to?
This dude right here. Whoever that is that put Gucci flip-flops thing, Roger.
Who is that?
Oh no, there's a Roger Webster. He's funny. Gucci flip-flops.
Ask him what grade is he in and what school.
He probably a grown man. Roger, you a grown man if you still watching? Or listen to me talk, whatever you're doing.
What did he say?
Trojan Roger. Oh, what up, dog? You said Gucci flip-flops. You stupid.
Ask him if he goes to school or if he's in a grade. What grade is he in? Because if he goes to Gentry or Meadowview
Mm-hmm.
and he's in 7th grade, then my brother should know him. Or if he's in 6th grade, ask him what grade is he in.
I think he heard you. He said he's 12 years old.
What grade?
Thank everybody for joining.
What grade?
If you would, please drop a like on the video. Even though I'm not doing much because it's still downloading. You need to hurry the fuck up.
He hasn't answered me yet.
It's the thumbs up button. Boom! Right there it is. Bow. 1 thumbs up. What we do? Oh my god!
Mom, what happens if you hit that again?
It takes it away. He's in 7th grade.
What school?
Come on, man. 5% more can go like zoom. I want to play.
I'm waiting. What school?
Give him time. Oh my god. My back hurts so much. It feels better now. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you.
If he says something without me knowing, then tell me.
Okay. Now, Andy, if you're watching, here's the problem. If I could still He goes to school in New York. If it still has my game saved, I have 4 seconds until overtime hits. If I sim the game, they might score, they might not. It might work, it might not work. I'm just going by what YouTube said to do. So that's what I'm going to do. And if this game does not install faster, I swear to God, I'm going to snap it into 18 million freaking pieces. Thank you. Hello? Oh.
Mike, what's his name?
Trojan Roger. Whoa. Roger Webster.
I have a question.
Whoa.
Do you know my brother named Bradley?
I don't think he does. He lives in New York.
Let's see.
Am I still in overtime? Or going to overtime?
Nope, he does not know.
Hopefully I can do something now. Stupid game was installing. Hooray! Oh.
We welcome you
Who
back
are-
to First
what-
Energy
what team
Stadium
are
here
you?
on the lakefront.
Okay. Whew. Oh, I got 6 seconds. Okay.
Mike.
Huh?
So his name is Roger. Hang on.
We didn't
And
score.
partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just
They
nothing
scored.
like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts
They
for a while.
fucking scored.
My brother or sister doesn't want to talk to you right now.
Oh, they fucking scored and I'm upset.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the
Do
end
they
of
know
each
who
game.
I'm talking to?
Yo, Andy. Are you still watching, Andy? Please say you are, because I swear to God, you see Deep Threat? I thought it said Deep Throat. Oh, man, that's funny. Hmm?
You have an
Is
injury
Walker
from the last game.
Webster still
Once you're
watching
ready,
you?
go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
Broken tailbone, dislocated knee, groin tear, Achilles tear, torn pectoral. Ow!
Why are you talking about pectoral?
Torn pectoral. Ow! Jesus.
Tore his booby.
Hey,
Ow!
What?
That's gotta hurt.
I know. It just like tore his booby. Squirt, squirt. Hey, Mark. Mark. Look. Squirt, squirt.
Bro, what
I am talking
Look.
Bradley.
Look,
Now,
Dad
let's
tried
take
to
a minute
dead leg
see
me
how
the
you
other
can
day
improve your team.
over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick that up. And he missed, and he got my nuts. And I ended up hitting the corner of Mommy's desk. And look. Look, Mark. Look how swollen that right there is.
Ow.
Yeah, that's where I hit the corner of the desk. I fell to the ground like immediately.
Is Roger Webster still watching you?
I don't think so.
Who?
Roger Webster.
Why are you Gucci flip flop in my socks? It's the big watch. Diamond's looking off.
He's
to the
12.
Pull the six.
He's
out,
in
pull this
7th
out,
grade.
Dropping this. Give it to the.
I think he's
notch.
12 and he's in 7th grade.
Whoa.
And he lives in New York.
That dude look weird.
Who?
This guy right here.
Oh God.
You looking at that cowboy head like I'm about to
Come here,
break
boy.
you.
Come here. Yeah. Oh yeah, you like the Steelers?
Ow!
You good?
B-ouch!
Oh, is that where it burns you? Right there?
Nah, that's where I ran my hand into a wall. Didn't mean to, but
Mike,
it happened.
ask him if he's still watching you.
I don't think he is because Andy's watching me. Oh,
How many people can be watching you?
Wait, Mark. Is this
a lot.
Good night, love you, Mark.
Sorta.
Wait,
Good
it's
night,
time
love
to
you
go
too.
to bed?
That's 8:07. Hey, Mark. Who Teddy Bears here?
Huh?
Who's Teddy Bear?
Mine.
Who?
Mine.
There's your cute little Teddy Bear.
Okay, weirdo.
Mike, I can't believe you're part of the Steelers team.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers is great.
Steelers is great.
Bro, the 8th. So, Thursday, the Steelers are going against the Panthers.
Nice.
Mike, where do you have to go to get a touchdown?
There.
Past that blue and yellow.
Right, see right here?
Mm-hmm.
There, bro.
Past that white line right there.
Where's Ben Hamburger? That's what his name is.
Get off me.
His name is Ben Hamburger.
Oh, come on, bruh.
How many times, Mike, is people going to attack you?
Ben Ruthless Hamburger.
Thank you.
Oh, nice, Mark. You did say I didn't get down. Ain't nobody tackled me.
Triangle. Hand it to triangle.
Ooh, ooh. Oh.
Ow. Ow.
He's just like, nobody
He
attacked
tore his pectoral. That's really got hurt though.
Oh, no. Wrong button.
Oh, you still made it good though. You're gonna get like gold right here, Mark.
I hope so.
I swear, Mike.
Give it to McDonald's. I mean, McDonald. Whatever his name is. Go, Mick. No.
Really, Mark?
Get out of my face, bruh.
Mike, do you know anybody who's on the Steelers team?
Not really.
I know a lot of people.
I don't really
Ben Hamburger.
watch.
What's his face?
Did you get a...
Anthony Brown. Antonio Brown.
Did y'all win?
No. Anthony Brown, I think his name is.
Stop with the training.
Good job.
Oh, wait. Oh.
So, Mike, you have to get
Okay.
it past one of those white lines.
I thought I was passing it.
Mike, you gotta get past one of those white lines, and then you get a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
But don't. If you go over there, doesn't that mean out of bounds?
Nice, Mark.
Get sacked.
Mike,
Get sacked like my
if you
sack.
go, if you go over there, will that mean out of bounds?
Mm-hmm.
Shake that for me. For me. Come on, girl. Shake that for me. What's this, Mark?
Pole.
Is this your big metal dildo?
Mm-hmm. It's Charlie's. No. Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
Yeah, if he goes back behind it, it's not a first
Mike,
down.
which ones are the Steelers?
If you get tackled past that line, it's a first down. If you, like, get tackled and then you, like,
Mike,
you're, like, right in front of it and then you come behind it and the ball hits the ground there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Andy, you need to shut up. Steelers is better than any team on the NFL. So, yeah.
Wait, what was I not supposed to do? Prevent a touchdown. I just did.
Oh.
Mike, which one is the Steelers team? Is it the black and white or white and
Oh, okay.
yellow?
Okay, guys.
Mark.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got a touchdown.
Okay.
Okay, I thought it was starting on 4th down. Good night. Love you too, buddy.
Mike, are the white and yellow Steelers?
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Which one is the black and yellow?
Steelers.
Wait, so you're going against Steelers and Steelers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's training. Good night, buddy. Oh, God. Looked like I was going in for a hug. Oh, God, my back. That's funny. It looked like I was going in to hug that guy.
I missed it, dang it.
He's playing against
Went in
Steelers.
like that.
Mike,
Oh, I gotta look.
Mike, is this team yours?
Yep.
Y'all have 7. They have 0.
Well, he's actually this one right now. The black one.
Okay, just I don't think he wanted the ball anymore.
Oh, now I get it, Mike. You're supposed to get it past that line, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Not that.
Wait, Andy. What better team are you suggesting?
Carolina Panthers.
No,
That's what
they're trash.
did he really just okay.
They're the worst in the game, bro.
They are.
They're the worst in real life, too. Yeah, Andy. They're the worst. Cam Newton making up that Gab, the gay dab, I don't know anymore.
Now,
And-
let's take a minute to see
And
how you
Steelers
can
are
improve
going
your
to go
team.
against black.
Wait, Mark, question, what's this?
What's the
The
plan?
Steelers are going to be
You
going
have
against
grades for
Panthers
each
and
position
that.
Armadillo
that range from
Desire.
A to F.
The Steelers are going to be going
Browse
against
available
Panthers
players
and
to
they're going to
Armadillos.
win.
team.
Armadillos, desire.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Bradley.
that is.
You got to tell
Can
him.
I remove it?
No,
Why not?
because it's my mama's.
Does it
Bradley.
smell good?
Bradley,
Smells like dirt.
Bradley, you got to help me tell Andy that Steelers are going to win against the Panthers.
Nah, Andy, I'm sorry. Nah.
What'd he say?
Sorry, fam. Nah.
What'd he say?
In your dreams.
Whatever you
Yeah.
said, you're never going to get a. You're never going to get with calling Panthers the best, because they aren't.
Alright, night, love you, Mark.
Good night, Mike.
Look, it's been Ruthless Hamburger. It's Mason Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
What the fuck is wrong with this
Good
head?
night, Mike.
Be looking like an almond.
Oh my God.
I'm an almond. I'm an almond. Hey, question.
Hmm.
Who do you got? You got Antonio Brown.
Mm-hmm.
What about? Dang it, I can't never remember his name.
Do you have Stephen
Juju
Curry?
Smith. No. Yeah, Juju Smith. No, wait, he's not on Steelers. Never mind. No, you do not want to do
No,
that.
no. That's not what I wanted to do.
Do-
I almost messed it all
Do you
up.
have Stephen Curry?
When you don't know the difference between NBA and NFL.
I know.
what the
I gotta go
is
take a
going
dump.
on right here?
Ew.
Stop.
Alright, can I get an RIP to the toilet right now? Because I'm about to, like, bomb it hard, man.
That's disgusting.
RIP in chat to toilet. Hashtag RIP toilet. I
Okay.
swear, if he actually does it.
Good night, Mike.
Good night, buddy. Love you.
RIP toilet.
Milk in a Gucci shop.
Good Gucci flip flop. Bro, really? You gonna try to stick your finger up my butthole? Why are you trying to finger my butthole?
What is going on behind me right now? That's something I don't want to hear. What up, Roger?
Welcome in, everybody.
Why does it do this all the damn time? Oh no, my camera's fucked up. Why is my camera fucked up?
There's so much we need to explore. I mean, no crime.
Hello?
Please, oh, please, oh, my knees, let me through. Please let me through your door. Bethany, now you say, I will not.
Here we go now.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes.
Why did you back off?
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So
Thank
now an
you.
early
Why
third
was
and
you up
10
close?
here on their opening drive.
Stop doing that up close bullshit.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Jonathan Bostic with a big time.
Oh shit, hold on. Is my controls flipped? No.
Sack on third
Okay.
down, and it'll be a loss of 7. On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. And it's fielded at the 34. Whoa, it still won't go down. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out is the former first-rounder from all the way back in 2004 from Miami of Ohio, Ben Roethlisberger.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And
What the fuck was wrong with the camera, bruh? What the fuck did I put it on? Did I put it on
I didn't get to finish bombing the toilet, Mark.
Lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly
Hey, Roger.
picked. Second down.
Guess what? I'm also 12. And I'm
that's
also
what he's
in
got to
7th
be
grade.
happy to
So
have back. There
welcome
wasn't a
to the
hole
club.
open in the zone.
You'd have to think. On
There we
early
go.
downs
Thank
like
God.
That first
Shit.
down there, need to be a little
My
bit
damn
more
camera
careful.
bag.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Press the wrong number.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make
Well, where you going? Where you going, buddy?
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Brandon, sometimes we give a lot of these running backs credit for being good receivers and all they catch are swings and screens. Le'Veon Bell's a full member of the passing game for the Pittsburgh Steelers, whether he's split out of the backfield or not.
Well, no doubt he can catch it coming off a career-high 85 receptions in 2017.
Do it, motherfucker. What are you doing? Bro, what the fuck?
Delay of game, offense.
Get the fuck out my face, man. They fucking wouldn't let me do nothing.
Of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Mark, we need to brush
I know
your
the
teeth.
speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He's going to get it running right. He's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Here we go.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Lamar Ball. Or Le'Veon Bell. He's a boss.
Incomplete.
Can y'all not do that in here?
If this dude hadn't tried to guide it, the other dude
but
would
it
have got
falls
it.
incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Touchback.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 6 catches, 67 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit.
Get up, bro.
Down.
What are you doing?
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Whoa.
First good for 20 and a first down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball.
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It went through the stairs.
He's trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Conley's got it over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Whenever I play football, I got a tackle. I only got 1 tackle. You know how? The first game, everyone was trying to stop this guy. And they
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Like, even our biggest dude didn't take him down. So I come up from the side, and I should have went through his legs, but I didn't because I'm dumb.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
He's multi-talented and so versatile. Had a career-high 8 touchdowns last year with Alex Smith at the helm. And while Patrick Mahomes has a reputation of being a gunslinger, if he can focus on number 87, Travis Kelsey in the red zone, he's going to do just fine.
Butker now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Still going. They can't stop him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a first down carry by Bell. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The numbers for Bell on the ground in the game last week. 16 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Here's the fullback. This is Roosevelt Nix. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you? Yeah, he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Oops. I mean that.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
First catch there for Hill, and he's got a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Green 90. Green 90.
Now a play fake here on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Letting one go deep.
Shit.
And this is caught by Watkins for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are in for 6. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down, in bounds, for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work on it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance, who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skills.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
Butker now to kick this one away. Smith-Schuster now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he had the touchdown of the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Green 90. Green 90.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And even 50 receiving yards for him now in this first quarter alone, and also a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down. That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. At the end of one, 17-14. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down.
Here we go. Green, 39.
And they run with Hunt. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, he's just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 23 yards on the play.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
That'll go as a loss of 5. A false start backs him up 5. First and 15.
Here we go now.
This is Hunt. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line in.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Demetrius Harris, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And after working on it all week, they're able to punch it in from the goal line.
Nothing like good preparation and even better execution.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's not that it's hard, it's my defense is stupid.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take
And then I was
the
also
field.
pressing
And
buttons
last time
and
the
trying to
formula was
see
pretty simple.
what these things
One-play
up here are
drive,
talking
long
about.
pass, that maybe they just want to do
There's
that
a couple
again,
things I
right?
will not
That's
ever
exactly
try
how you
ever
want to draw
again.
things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was very easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Right way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. With that grab, by the way, Antonio Brown, now over 10,000 receiving yards in his career.
That is an incredible, significant accomplishment. You're saying 10,000 yards? How many other guys have done that in NFL history?
He's the 46th all-time.
And one of the few that are active.
Yeah,
incredible.
There's only a few that are active. He still, though, is a ways
Oh,
away from
ah,
getting
come
nice.
on,
Over
bruh.
22,000 for the
Stay
all-time.
on your feet.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass
You
game.
do one
Now
more
can they
pass
continue to feed off that?
I'm going to run it.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got him
Long
in.
stiff
That's
arm.
James. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the
No,
catch
I
there.
don't.
It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On second down, it's Bell. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. James has it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jesse James, his first touchdown of the new season.
Okay.
The Steelers are able to strike for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Extra point put through by Boswell.
Oh, you good.
That gives him a 3-point
I helped you out with
lead.
Fortnite. You gonna help me out with this one.
5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
I said I helped you out with Fortnite. You're gonna help me out with this game.
Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Mahomes will lead the team first and 10
God.
at the 40.
No, give me Chick a Little again. Oh, you almost made me jump.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Looking middle.
Who is he throwing it to? The ghost?
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage.
Not what I want to do.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Right back to him on first down. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Damn, he pulled those the fuck out of him and walked off like it was nothing.
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on a slant. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
You're not strong enough to take him down, bro?
The Chiefs have got the passing game
He's a
rolling
bitch.
a bit. And another first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, somebody get him.
Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And Butker able to put this one through. And that will tie us at 24 all. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break.
Not what I wanted to do.
Break off much more yardage after.
Not what I wanted to do.
Effective gain, nonetheless.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Roethlisberger going to hand the bell. And now running right through it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first. But Charles, Le'Veon Bell, 26 going on 27, and the shelf life of these NFL running backs seems to be getting shorter and shorter. How long can he go at this torrid pace?
Usually we say 30 is kind of the line of demarcation for a running back. But Le'Veon Bell played all 16 games in 2017, takes great care of himself off the field. I think he's got a chance to break through that 30-year-old mark, and in a big way.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. This is Bell on the dump off. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
This might work out.
On the give, this is their fullback.
Oh, good.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Now how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case, they trust him to get a few more
do
yards than
another
that.
running play.
I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
The give is to Bell. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was Orlando Scandrick the one that time to knock it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Heinz Field after this.
I'm gonna go for it. Fuck it.
A reminder coming up at halftime. The coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news, and he's going to regale you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games in Week 2.
You think he questioned coming back for Week 2 to work with us?
I think he did. He's just happy that he is far away in Orlando. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now Bell. Continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Partner,
sure
when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
To throw here, Roethlisberger.
God bless America.
One that's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't give
Y'all
in
broke his
here.
back.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll
My
come up
God,
empty
big
on the
man.
try for 2. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. Short kick. It's taken at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. "13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down.
Green, 90.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Green, 90. Green, 90.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
Get down, boy.
Pressure too much here. He's going down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando where John... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
What y'all doing?
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done.
Oh, God.
That
got me back. All right.
Justin Houston coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12.
Okay.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Damn.
And he's going to go down again.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he'll be brought down. It looks like
I ain't punting it. I will not punt
4
it.
yards on the pickup
Nope.
there, but it's going to take him to
I don't care what y'all
4th
say.
down.
I'm not punting that shit. Let's do a Hail Mary.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way.
I'm a motherfucking man. That's why I don't think shit through.
In half number 2, they were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half.
What?
I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. It seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball
Get that
game.
motherfucker.
Change up some blocking assignments, or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence
I
of the running
almost
game.
had it in my hands, bitch.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th
Let it
down
go.
decision.
Motherfucker can't kick. I'm gonna have to run this shit. They know that I'm gonna
And
passing.
Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We have seen a lot of
shit.
points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all my friends who play fantasy.
Why you put your head down, bro? Don't do that.
Because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
They'll go again with Bell. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 5 yards.
I'm gonna keep pushing, bro.
That extends this drive.
Whoa.
They
Okay.
can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A give to Bell. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Y'all tried. Y'all tried. It is not gonna happen.
Le'Veon Bell play. We think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
25 pounds and
A
underrated
bruiser
part
and a
of his
thumper,
game.
huh? Shit. Oh shit. I didn't read the play right.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been
That's
very
quarterback.
heavy
Okay.
in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive. All
What'd he
4
take
on
out
the
of your
ground.
mouth? Bro, what's going on? What y'all be doing?
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger.
I'm gone.
Right side to McDonald.
Try me. Get off me.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that
You're in,
ability,
dog.
they
What?
want them on their team.
And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James.
Yeah.
Second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter.
I be trying to spin, but I spin right into the person.
You already probably have 3 points in your
But the
hip
ball
pocket.
just hit this
You
dude in
force
the
a throw here
head.
and
Like,
give up an
oh my
interception,
God.
you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. Touchdown Steelers.
Give it love, brother.
Antonio Brown. His 2nd touchdown.
What is that? Don't do that.
Season.
Stop.
And the
Just
Steelers
don't do that ever
are
again.
into their lead.
Never.
Well,
Ever
Charles, you
again.
set it up to the 4th
Oh my
down
God.
stop.
Did you see what he's
It's
doing?
almost guaranteed points the other way, and that comes to fruition with a touchdown.
Well, the unnecessary risk did come back to haunt them, didn't it? End up getting those points that I predicted that they were going to give up because it's guaranteed points if you don't make that play.
Okay, I got you. I got a good enough lead now, so... Wait, what am I doing?
Well, Mike Tomlin says, let's
No.
go ahead and go for
No,
2.
Why? I got a good enough lead. I guess don't question the coach.
To throw again is Roethlisberger.
Jesus, see, man?
Down he goes.
The coach.
Sacked at the 10.
Your fault, bitch.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, do not let him run that. Oh, my God.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Wow.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
They go play action here on first down.
The coach is a fucking idiot.
As he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Damn, everybody getting injured.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And again, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave with a big-time sack.
I'm showing out for my home crowd.
It'll be a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I think they're going to be looking for the running play. So, I'm going to go ahead and do passing play.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Don't fall.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Stay your ass up, bitch.
You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Y'all right side weak.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a nice gain of 21
They right side weak as fuck.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That,
let me check they left.
Really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
Their middle's pretty. Oh shit.
After the catch to help you out that way.
Oh
shit. The whole team has picked it up, and don't forget,
the middle game is
fucking pass protect pretty well too.
Crazy.
Ha. This is Bell. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. James is
damn
complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it.
Shit.
Play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I can try.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And his kick is
good. Shit.
He got every bit of that one as it's
I didn't think I was going to get that.
Yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
I'm accepting that shit. Thank everybody for joining. I appreciate you.
To run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ellis. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
All right.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
That's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Ooh.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They're going to get it on this one.
On 3rd down.
There it is.
That's Hunt. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now
yeah, that's right.
Fuck your fucking wrist, bitch.
Does it hurt?
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
That's why your ass should have just let it go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
Ware takes
oh,
the give
shit.
for Mahomes. Not much there. Maybe a
jump too
couple
soon.
up to the 35.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Hit y'all with a blitz.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Jonathan Bostic in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Giving up a whole lot of sacks.
Mahomes going to throw, and this is going to be incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now Brown.
I ran right into him.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And out will come the offense as they take over. And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him.
Like I said, the left side is fucking good.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Damn.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They'll run it with Bell. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Remember at the outset, you talked about the key being keeping
what was that?
100 yards. Well, he's over 100 now.
He was still up.
So that has
He's going to fall
right?
over.
So that goal's gone. Can they bottle him up the rest of the way? They'll need to do so if they want to try and win this one.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
Get off me! Dude, he was still up. Stop blowing the whistle.
Got him down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out, had a second
he was
back
still
come
up.
in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. But that was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown
What's going on
or a
behind me?
checkdown. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half.
Kitty, quit that. Come on, Kitty.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Short kick. It's taken at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Damn, it's only 9:23.
And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweat pants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Green 90. Green 90.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm trying to shoot this one up the middle.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5.
Tried.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you
And
decide
some
to blitz
oxys.
him because
Motherfucker on drugs.
He did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Shouldn't have tried that.
On 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
I gotta
First
give him a
quarter,
lead.
Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
They'll run it with Bell. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Short kick. It's taken to the 23. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds.
That's on y'all, that ain't on me.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
False start, offense.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping
doing
their
mistakes,
cause here. 2nd down and long.
Here we go now. Blue 45.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh my God.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. T.J. Watt in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around.
Oh, that was
6
me.
sacks given up in this one.
Offsides, defense.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Green, 90. Green.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And it's complete
Oh.
to Kelsey. Travis Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
All right.
Travis Kelsey with 2 touchdowns
65
on the season,
yards,
both
man.
in this game. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing... Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Lord Jesus.
Butker now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Barthema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go for it with Bell. And Hill running right through it. Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 65 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Short kick. It's taken to the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green.
Throwing now is Mahomes. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. And give him a gain of 37.
Start paying attention.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that will drive the team towards a victory.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Offside. Defense.
Huh? Bruh. Get the fuck off my team.
We looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Hut, hut, hut. Watch 98. Watch 98. Hut.
Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Blue 45.
Mahomes now to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Offense.
Yes. Shit.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Who fucking jumped?
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have
False
moved.
start. Offense.
Yes. Keep fucking up.
Back him up 5. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Blue 45.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And the kick by Butker is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Y'all ain't gonna win. I
On the
don't know why
grand
he's
scheme of
trying that.
things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a 1-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Oh, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
I know what you meant.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit.
Oh, hell no.
It's loose. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
This part's going to get boring, and I'm sorry.
Here's Bell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Chris Jones on the stop.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Shut that accelerated clock off.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through it. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers.
Get off me, bitch.
Big Ben with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that will extend this big lead.
Telling you, I ain't coming back.
So the drive
you gotta have to score 5 touchdowns
with the Steelers finding the end zone
and score a field goal. You can't do it. No.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Yeah, I know.
So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Ooh.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
All right.
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Ooh, shit.
Scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger.
Shit.
They almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with
He's
him
getting
all
reckless
day
now.
long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
On 3rd down, that's Bell. They find some open field here.
Sure.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Check. 3 down. Black, what's that? Look, what's that?
Again, it's Bell. And he won't get there.
What?
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Le'Veon Bell stops short of the line to gain. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath it. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now in desperation, looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
Get off me.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Roethlisberger going to throw it, and it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger.
Oh!
And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
On second down, Williams loses the football. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. Kelsey imposing his will. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
All right.
Travis Kelsey, 43 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
I'm going to do fourth down. I'm going to pass it.
Did he just clock that?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving.
I know.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. And he just clocked it, but the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Oh, no, don't fall. Oh, man. Come on, bruh.
All they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Not only the completion, but that pass also gives him the record for most passing yards in a single game. What a day.
That tells you that the completion percentage is really high. Yards per pass, really high. But what a fantastic day. A brand new record, and we were here to witness it.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for the offense.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
I was trying stupid stuff, but I was already in the lead.
Their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Pittsburgh, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week
I was just
to
trying
take on
stupid
the
stuff,
Tampa
that's
Bay
all.
Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Don't fucking freeze. Thank you. Who got injured this damn time? No, don't do that. I didn't mean to fucking do that. Son of a bitch.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all your points, as a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
I don't know. It wasn't so fucking supposed to. Leave me alone. I'm really upset. Fucking 4-3. Damn it, man.
The bell. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down.
Damn!
And
Is my fucking camera fucked up again? Why? Why? Stop going to fucking Zoom, bitch.
to open things up.
I want to play on doing Zoom and shit. Shut up. I don't give a fuck.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The numbers for Bell on the ground in the game last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Damn!
Antonio Brown.
My brother, you need to chill the fuck out.
Field and inside the 45. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Damn!
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Offense.
Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On third down, that's Bell. And some room to maneuver. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Brandon Carr there to make the stop. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Damn.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Your head big as fuck.
Third down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Now Roethlisberger over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Now after the completion,
yeah, he's injured.
An injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This from 25 yards out. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, must on
It's not that man retarded.
Right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the others. And they're going to start this drive at
Eddie
pretty good
pointed
shape
at
as
him.
they get it up past the 30. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. They'll be led out by their veteran QB, the former Delaware Blue Hen, Joe Flacco.
Say
and
what?
No excitement unless
Delaware
you're
Blue
on the
Hen.
defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they
That's
lost
where
the
I'm
game.
from,
So,
Delaware.
I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Collins. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Flacco finding Crabtree for a big one. 47 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Flacco. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay. Play me some Black Ops.